Today we're going to try something really interesting. We're on Lake Vänern, the third biggest lake in Europe, and here there's a very strong culture of fishing large lures for pike, but today we're going to put them to the test against small lures. What do you think?
Oh, very interesting to see.
Yeah. Since large lures have been predominant, and that's what I mainly fish with, it normally works, but I have had huge success on lures around 14 centimeters on some occasions, and I think that people underestimate small lures. And today we're going to try something, it's like a challenge. We're going to see which works best today.
Yeah, so we're going to alternate one person fish a big one and then we change.
And by small lures we mean 14 centimeter and smaller. Soft lures, because a Westin Swim 12 centimeter actually has a lot of compensation with the sound, so we want to do silent small lures versus silent big lures, and by big lures we mean bigger than 25 centimeters, so that's the Bulltease 30, Ricky the Roach 25, Chattees 27, stuff like that. So we're gonna basically fish 1 hour each and then switch. Every hour we switch, because I mean, there can be a factor that one person is extremely hot today and just fishing better than the other one. So we're going to switch every hour. And let's see who starts by... let's see, okay. Best of 3 starts with large lures.
Okay.
Damn. No, I wanted to start with small lures. So.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Thank you very much.
So I have no idea about the outcome. What do you think?
I don't know either. I don't dare to say, but it's sure going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm super stoked to try it, and yeah, small lures is always in my boat when it comes to competition fishing or really tough days, but it's not the main lure for this lake for me. Let's see. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
One hour starts now. And then we switch. You start with the 25, Ricky. I start with the traditional 14, Ricky the Roach. Now, where's land? Oh, there's something there. See? Yeah. We have some foggy conditions today. I don't know. I'll start moving the boat a little bit. We're basically starting on some structure quite far out from a spawning bay. Yeah, this is the structure right here. Move up and see here if we can catch something. It's gonna be very interesting. I think it could be a quite difficult day with the fog and all, but even more interesting to see which bait excels. Yep. That was a careful bite. What the hell is this? Basically not doing anything. Not a super small pike. One 0 to the 14, Team 14. Nice. I'm in the lead. "20 minutes to spare. First fish in the boat. Team 14, let's go!" Perfectly on the outer edge on the structure. Like on the far outer edge. And that fish was post-spawned. Had a lot of leeches on it. Probably just arrived from the spawning base. Yep!
Again? Fucking hell!
Nice. Team Midget on the prowl. It's quite nice fish.
Nice, yeah.
That's a meter fish. Pre-spawn.
It's going to be interesting if I catch anything, if there's a size difference.
No, maybe not a meter, but it was very fat. Team 14. So we just switched to a shallow area a couple of 100 meters away from where I caught the other one. First cast coming up on the structure. Nice 93 centimeter pike. And I think small baits are in the lead. But it is also nice conditions. Super clear water, sunny, no wind. I mean, that's usually when the small lures excel. So I'm not super surprised. But I think the clock is alarm is gonna go off any second now. I have to give away little Ricky. Are you ready for a strike? So that's the first hour. And the sun came up and I'm freaking dying.
You're dying?
I'm dying, it's so warm. So I've been waiting, like, can it please just the alarm go off so I can relax.
All right.
And get the jacket off. Whew. And the sun came out, really warm. So I have a plan. I'm gonna start with a 27 shad tease. What about you, Henke?
Well, it's very tempting to do the small Ricky though.
I wonder why. So now we made a move and still quite similar areas. Structure quite outside the spawning base, surrounded by deep water. And I'm on big bait patrol and Henke is on Team 14.
Yeah.
So I took a shad tease 27 in the color headlight because that's been a very iconic lure on this lake. And I think it's a good measurement if large baits are working or not. Henke, experimenting a bit.
Yeah, the multi-jointed.
Yeah.
Ricky.
The new lure in the Ricky family.
Comes in two sizes, is it?
Yeah, 14 and 18.
Yeah.
Needs a bit more speed than the traditional paddle tails or the inline lures. But for me, I think that's going to be a really good competition lure. You can fish it a bit faster. It has the eyelet, so you can put switch weights on it. It's rigged and ready, so very simple to use. I haven't tried it on this lake yet, so it's going to be interesting to see the outcome now. But we're on a really good area, so if the pike are here, something good is going to happen. So as a lot of people that has been following Westin for many years know that I love the monster sticks. So I've chosen the monster stick as usual. 7.9 260 gram version. This is the W4 series for my larger lures today. And for my smaller lures I used the Power Strike series. We have a new one in the W8 second generation series that we just released. It's 8 foot long, 80 gram casting weight, has a short back handle, nice action, fast action. I just love it. And also the 180 gram version for lures like Multis 24, Chatties 27, all the way down to swim 13.5, stuff like that. Really good all-round rod with a fast action. And that's the one I use for my smaller lures today. And Henke, what's your choice?
Yeah, today I'm doing the Power Strike also, but in the V2 series. Really nice rod, up to 60 grams I think it's rated for. Yeah.
Yeah, 7.3 foot.
Perfect for this size of lures. And I combo that with a 200 reel, 200 size reel, the V4 series.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm using the W6 reels, 200 on my smaller rod and a 300 on my monster stick. And what are you using for your larger lures today?
Yeah, also the monster stick, of course. Surprise. But in the V10 series.
Upper class.
Yeah. It has a big, what do you say, a wide range of lures you can cast with it. So it's only these super small lures that you need a different rod for.
Hop. So just had a strike on the 27 shad teeth here. Now I have to give it away. But I still feel like the 14 is really, really hot. You can take it off directly. I'm gonna need that one. Restart.
No.
Oh, nice. Ooh. On the curl tail.
Yeah.
Do you need the net?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So
interesting. Is this 1 point for the larger lures, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a bit behind, so I need to catch up.
Yeah, that's 1 point. Here's the pliers.
Touch the leader and it's a point.
Looked like a good strike.
Yeah, it was a hard strike. All right.
Okay.
1 point for the big lures. On the bull teeth curl tail in motor oil burbot, the color is called.
Yeah, boy.
Good stuff. Nice fish.
Zoom.
Nice.
Super fun strike. I was just playing a little bit with it, like increasing the speed, slowing it down, increasing it, and just like. And this pike did not hesitate. It's a little bit bigger. It's not one of those super small ones. Oh, look at the belly on that one. Whew. That was a fun strike. There's like one pike on every structure. Not more, maybe less.
Sometimes
Not
less.
more than one pike. Look, he has the Ricky like a cigar. Man, he inhaled it big time. There we go. Little goblin. Look, he's so fat. He has this crevice in the middle. So he has like boom, boom. Only see that on the fat pikes. Oof. Nice fish. Oh, 3-1.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm saving up for something extraordinary here.
Well, little Ricky, clear water. Really good today. Fun to see. Not only the big lures are working on this lake. Shit. Now we have to switch again. Probably gonna be the last switch we're gonna do today. We're just approaching a nice area here also, so it feels good that the Ricky is gonna be in the right hands. Jag skulle precis säga, här måste det stå en.
That looks a bit better though.
Yeah, maybe. Can you press the anchor?
Sure.
Yeah, this is better fish.
Yeah.
At least better than the other ones we've had today.
Uh-huh.
I was just about to say, this feels like a nice area. Nice structure, depth and everything. Oh, one treble hook. Oh, he's heavy. I've been tricked so many times, and this is a much softer rod than I'm used to.
Yeah.
But it feels heavy.
Looks like.
Heavy and calm. Oof. Need to
Coming
see.
in deep, that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's always a good sign.
Taking line is a good sign.
Nice ending to the day.
You want me
If
in
we
the
don't
back,
lose
or should
it.
I stay here?
I think you can stay here. Oh shit, I'm gonna come in front here.
Woo.
Oh, it's coming out again. Okay, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Never know when she just pops up. Oh, it's a little bit better. It's just very, very strong.
Nice.
Soft rod. Much stronger than all the other pikes. Wide and healthy, but looks like a post spawner. Damn, that strike was hard.
We just said there must be a pike here.
And on the same
Yeah.
area, south
South point, yeah.
Always on the freaking south point. And always on the 14 Ricky. I think this was a perfect day to actually give this a try. Like the water is crystal clear. We have bright blue sky, a little bit of wind now, but quite little wind during the day. Picky pike, but they have really slammed the 14 centimeter Ricky super hard. And there is a reason why I always have these lures in my boat. Like I normally like to fish lures, 24 bull tees, stuff like that, but I think it was 2018 during pike fight, we had one day in a crystal clear lake and we only had followers and all of the teams were really struggling. And then my boss, Thomas Peterson, he actually took up a 14 centimeter Ricky and I kind of laughed at him. Like, are we gonna fish pike or perch? Like, that's such a small lure. And all of a sudden, all of those followers just started completely inhaling his lure. And it was just dead calm, sun, and very clear water. And I brought that with me throughout the years, and I've had success with it a lot of times. And that day we just completely won. And it's just been something that stuck with me. And I know a lot of people that wouldn't use small lures, but sometimes when the conditions are right, a lure around 14 Ricky is just a perfect downsized lure. Now we also have the multi-joint, which is a more fast lure that I think will be good for competition fishing later on in the season. I think it's a little bit too early now, we have 5 degrees in the water. But lures like that, very natural. In some conditions, they are extremely, extremely good when it comes to competition or just catching some fish. So I think a lot of anglers could really, at least here in Scandinavia, could really learn from some of my mistakes of not having those small lures with me. But now there's always a box of Ricky in the boat. And as I've said before, like when the fishing gets tricky, always use Ricky. And don't forget the 18 centimeter, that has been one of my best lures this year. We have these clear water conditions. It's not normal for this time of year, so the 18 centimeter has been really, really good. So what do you think, Henke, about the results? 4?
4 on the small one.
Yep.
1 on the big one, and I had 1 really nice follower on a big lure.
On the Shetty's 27, and I
Yeah.
had 2 nice strikes, but careful strikes.
Yeah.
They were just
Yeah. But on the small, no followers.
no
only
followers.
takes.
Yeah, they take it super
So-
hard. It was cool. It was nice that it was that kind of day to really show the effectiveness of these small lures.
Yeah, instead of a day when all fish
Yeah,
takes anything. So,
yeah.
yeah.
This has been a quite typical day for like spring fishing, tough fishing.
Yeah, it's
but,
been really tough.
but super clear water. That's very unusual. But that's when little Ricky, 14 centimeter. And this one is rigged very simple. Like it's just a shallow screw, medium size, a 3-link stinger to a, this is a 3-odd treble hook. 2-odd.
Yeah.
2-odd, yeah. So it's just a very simple setup. And no missed fish. All of them perfectly hooked in like the inside of the mouth. Awesome. So small lures, completely crushed today.
Yeah.
You can't even stage it better than that. One super nice fish, but difficult fishing, but that's exactly when the small lures are to be used. Small natural lures like the Ricky. When the fishing gets tricky, always use little Ricky. So I hope you like this little experiment thing we had going on today. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like this. If you want to see more, maybe comment what you would like to see. And well, as always, see you on the water.
See ya.